You know what? It should be way bigger. It should be thousands. That's what's a little bit discouraging, because I've been going to rallies all over, and they should be big. They just had one in New York, but that's how it should be here, because we're in scary times, guys. Like I wish I could say things are going to get better, but it's not. The enemy, we're up against evil right now. Evil, New World Order, globalist agenda, and unfortunately, they're not going to take their foot off the gas. You know what I mean? They got the noose around our neck, and they're going to keep going. So we need to just keep fighting against this. And like unfortunately, we're on our own, guys. It's just all of us, but we're all united. That's one thing that I've noticed about all of this is it's not about politics, it's not about race, it's not about nothing. It's about freedom. It's about America. They're trying to turn America, what they're doing over there in Australia and other places. The only reason they have it is because we the Second Amendment, because we have the guns. That's the only reason. That's why don't ever give up your Second Amendment right, or else we'd be in the same situation as Australia is in right now. So it's just, but like I said, it's not about race. It's not about anything. Like I've been encouraged to see that. I've seen, like at another rally I was at, I've seen people with Bernie shirts on there. Even BLM has been coming out in New York and all that against it. And it's funny how the fake media and all that, they would be all over anything BLM says, but yet when they speak out against the mandates, they don't want to hear that, or they don't want to speak on that. So it's just totally, that's one of our biggest enemies that we're up against right now is the fake media. Yeah. They're the ones that are pushing this agenda, brainwashing people like that. And it's crazy how so many of the leftists that I see, that they're arguing, they always try to talk about science, but yet they ignore the science. Right. Because if we have natural immunity, why should we get the vax? Especially if, you know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. But they don't pay attention to science. They're the ones that are ignoring science. And then two, they only listen to science that agrees with them, because there's been many doctors and nurses and all that coming out against it. And the ones that come out against it, they're silencing us, or they ban us, and they're shadow banning us, and just everything they're doing, it shows that it's a straight diabolical evilness that we're against. And another thing, if it was so bad, they're firing. Imagine that. You ever thought you would see a day when firefighters, officers, nurses, everybody's getting fired? And if it was so bad, why aren't they shutting down the border?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All these illegals are coming in. That should have been the first thing that, you know what I mean? They should shut that down before they fire firefighters and police officers and all that. You know what I mean? That's why it's just a total crock, total left-wing nonsense, globalist agenda. And then, but even if somebody's here, even if you are, like, 'cause I'm not all anti-vax. If you want a vax, go ahead and get 10 vaxes. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's on you. That's what you feel. But it's just America. You should be able to do whatever you want. But they shouldn't be trying to force us to put anything in our bodies. And even if, like, the people that are, okay, they're pro-vax, okay? I already seen an article where they're already on, like, the 4th booster now. You know what I mean? Is that ridiculous? So imagine, we don't even want 1, let alone they're already on 4. So even if those people that did get the vax, right? Let's say after the 4th vax, you don't want no more, so you need to stand with us now, because at that time when you don't want the 6th vax or the 10th vax or whatever it is, then you're going to realize you should have stood up with us, because they shouldn't be making us get anything against our will. Because that, you know what I mean? Because at some point, everybody, they're not going to want it. And trust me, they're going to keep, every year, they're going to say we need another one, just like the flu shot. Every year, they're going to make us get another one and another one. So at some point, you guys are not going to want it either. You know what I mean? So if those people that are saying like that, tell them that. Say at some point, you're not going to want to continue doing it. So you need to stand. That's why this is so important to us. And like I said, they're the ones that are not listening to science. They're the ones that are a total joke. But like I said, it's just great to see us all united, and we need to keep being united and keep speaking out, because this is almost like Armageddon, guys. I've never thought, it feels like I'm in the Twilight Zone when I see what's going on, like I said, because in our society, officers and firefighters and all that was always the most respected, and now that they could be fired, they could keep us from going to church, just whatever, that's totally against America. And why? Because Fauci says so. I mean, my Constitution doesn't say Fauci and the CDC get to dictate my freedom. But we need to all keep, like everybody here, like, don't be scared. Like, you need to speak out to your co-workers, your family members, even on social media and all that. Speak out, because we're about to lose America. We're about to lose all of our freedoms, all that. So if you ain't going to speak out now, when? This is the time now. We need to, this is the hill that we need to die on. This is what we need to make sure we all stand together, because America has always been patriots since our founding fathers rebelled. Even the Alamo, we gotta always, you know what I mean? That's how America is. We gotta stand. We gotta show, because the whole world. Because I just was on the phone, a lady from in Italy, and all over the world, they're counting on us. They're like, America, we need you guys. You know what I mean? So we need to stand. We need to show why America is the greatest country in the world. That's right. But that was it. And thank you for everybody for listening. And keep in prayer and make sure you're right with Jesus, because that's right. That's right.
Thank you so much, Jesse. That was phenomenal. All right, our next speaker, we have Eddie from the Republican Hispanic National Association. So if you want to go ahead and come on up, Eddie.